Hi, welcome to Gentle Yoga with Jan. I'm Jan, and today we're going to do a practice where you can get in and get out and go about the rest of your day. So slip into something comfy, grab your yoga mat, perhaps a block, and I'll see you on the mat. Beginning as we usually do, just taking a moment to ground yourself, take a few deep breaths and get ready for your practice. So go ahead and close your eyes, settle into your body. Nice deep breath in through your nose, exhaling through your mouth. Release a little of that edge of tension. Deep breath in and exhale. Go ahead and open your eyes, open your arms, take your arms up over your head. Exhale, bring your hands down to your heart. Now we're ready to start moving our body. We'll start gentle and slow, and be sure to adjust as you need to. Take care of yourself, listen to your body. First of all, I'm going to have you notice how you're sitting in easy pose. I want you to switch the other foot in front just so that you are giving your hips a little bit of a different angle from the way you always sit. It's good to switch things out a little bit. Take your right hand out to the side. Take a nice deep breath, inhaling, focusing on the left hand. Drop your head down, gaze down to the floor, look up to the sky. Next breath in, inhale, windmill the hands over to the other side. Breathing into the side body, looking down, looking up. Inhale, let's do that one more time on each side. This time, go ahead and drop the shoulder down towards the knee. Pull the shoulder back. Inhale, reach up. Other side. Drop the shoulder down. Shoulder back up. Inhale. Release. This is loosen up the shoulders a little bit. Wiggle them around. Open the arms wide. Close them out. Inhale, open wide. Drop the hands behind you. Lean back on the hands. Roll the shoulders back. Lift the heart. Look up to the sky. Exhale, bring your chin towards your chest. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Hands back to knees. Breathe in, hands up over the head. This time, on the exhalation, twist to your left. Bring your right hand in front. Look behind you. Inhale, reach up. Rotating and twisting on the other side. Left hand forward. Inhale, straighten the spine. And exhale. Breathe in, hands up over the head. Exhale, bring your hands down to your heart. Good. Take your feet out in front of you. Pedal them out. Round your body over your spine. Just notice what you're feeling in your back and your neck. You might feel some tension there. Deep breath in. Exhale to the ground. Head back up. Go ahead and flip around. Move your blanket or bolster out of the way. Coming to hands and knees. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Let the belly sag, shoulder blades draw towards each other. This isn't where we want to be. We want to flatten the back, pull the heart up towards the spine, and lengthen the neck. Go ahead and come into child's pose. Let's just sit back, reach forward with the arms, let the head drop. Few breaths here in child's pose. Come back up to hands and knees. Cat and cow is always a great pose to do. Getting the spine warmed up. Inhale, dropping the belly, hips lift, chin lifts. Exhale, contract. Tailbone down, chin towards the chest. Inhale, belly drops, hips lift. Exhale, contract. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Come back to neutral position. Let's add a spinal balance to this. Before we go on to anything else, step the right foot back. Left hand forward, flatten the neck. If you can and want to, you can lift the left leg off the floor, parallel to the floor. Breathe, you can point or flex the foot. Hand and knee back to the mat. Lifting. Lift a leg if you want to. Point or flex the foot. Breathe. Hand and knees back to the floor. Let's take our first down dog, spreading the fingers, setting up our arms, lifting the knees up off the ground, pulling the hips back, arms are straight, knees are very bent here. To start with, adjust your feet, maybe back a little bit more. Knees are still bent. So in this down dog position, you may want to straighten the feet, but most likely you'll need to be bending the knees. Breathe. Bring your feet to your hands, either walking or hopping. Walking with bent knees, feet hip distance. Let the head drop, nod the head yes and no. Drop the hips, inhale, come up to standing, and exhale, release the arms down. Good, shake it out, walk out to your feet. Let's go right into our sun salutation series. We're going to get the body moving in all range of motions. A good thing to do to get your heart rate up a little bit, to get your body stretched in all range of motion. Let's go ahead and come to the front of your mat. Have your block handy in case in those forward bends you need to bring the floor up a little higher towards you. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, folding forward. Knees are bent, head drops down. Right foot back to lunge position. Light on the fingers, shoulders pull back away from the ears, belly pulling slightly towards the spine. 2 breaths here. Left foot stepping back to down dog. Feet hip distance, knees slightly bent or bent a lot. Fingers spread. Few breaths here. Plank position. If you need to modify, knees can come down to the ground, shoulders roll back, lift the heart. Back into your down dog, exhale. Right foot stepping forward, making sure the ankle is under the knee. If that's too challenging, you can bring the hands up to a block or use the chair if you need to. Breathe. Left foot stepping forward, feet hip distance, drop the head. Come to standing, inhale. Exhale, hands to the heart. Next side, breathe in. Exhale, fold. Left foot steps back, lunge position, back to down dog, exhale. Inhale to plank. Exhale, pause. If you want to, you can bring the knees to the floor, tops of the feet. Taking up dog pose, or modified up dog pose. You can stay here, or you can start to let the hips drop forward a bit. If you feel compression in the low back, I want you to come back to this position, or a place that feels good. Let the hips drop. Arching the back. If you want advance, lift the knees up off the ground. If you need more support, knees on the ground. No compression going on. Back to child's pose, exhale. 2 breaths here. Back up to hands and knees, inhale. Exhale, tucking the toes back to down dog. Right foot stepping forward. Left follows, forward bend. Hips drop, head comes up. Exhaling, hands to heart. Finding your focal point. Stay present, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Left foot stepping back to lunge. Back to down dog, exhale. Inhale to plank. Maybe up dog, maybe not. Hips drop, open up. Exhale, back to down dog. Left foot steps forward. Right follows, exhale. Hips drop, inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, hands up over the heart. Exhale into chair pose. Modified version here. Hands to heart if you can. Fold forward, exhale. Right foot stepping back. 2 breaths here. Inhale, left hand forward, exhale. Hand on low back. Inhale, hand to floor. Inhale. Exhale, back to down dog. Inhale, plank. Hold here. Back to down dog, exhale. Left foot stepping forward, inhale. Right arm opening up. Exhale, taking the hand forward. Inhale, right foot steps forward. Exhale, release. Forward bend. Hips drop, inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. Last set, inhale. Exhale, forward bend. Left foot stepping back. And hold each pose 2 breaths. Right foot stepping back to down dog. Plank position. Up dog if you want to, tops of feet, hips draw forward. Exhale, back to down dog. Right foot stepping forward. Next breath in, step the left foot forward. Drop the head. Ski pose halfway up, let the hips drop flat back. Inhaling here. Hips pulling back, exhale. Inhale again. Exhale, forward bend. Drop the hips. Come back to standing, inhale. And exhale. Release the arms down. Good, walk out your feet. Hopefully you got your heart pumping a little bit. You got your body moving around, all range of motion. Shake it out. Let's walk out our feet. Nice stretch for the feet. Go ahead and tuck the toes underneath. Press a little pressure so you're feeling a stretch on the top of the foot. Other side. Standing full reach. Inhale. Exhale, hands to your heart. Follow your hands. Inhale. Let the left hand come down to the floor. Keep the right hand up. Left hand on the hip. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, over the top. Bring your awareness and focus into your side body. Breathe. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, release. Inhale, both arms up. Right hand coming down. Hand to the hip. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, directly over the side. You can look down or up, whichever feels best for your neck. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, releasing down. Shake it out and walk out your feet. Yoga practice isn't complete with at least one balancing pose. We'll just do a simple one here. A crane pose, so go ahead and take your arms out to the side. Drop your shoulders down away from the ears. Bring your weight into the right foot, lift your left heel. And you can stop at any point where you start to feel unbalanced. If you can and want to, bring that foot off the floor. You can bring your hands to the heart. Whatever feels best for you. Try to pull the body in and up. So we're lengthening the spine. Try not to get too worked up about our balance. If you need to step down at any time, do that. Just stay soft. Stay pleasant thoughts, breathing, challenging your balance in some way. If this is really easy, take your hands up over your head, strengthening the feet, the arches of the feet here as well. Let the hands and the feet come down, bending the knees slightly. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, soften down. Others, bring the weight and balance now into the left foot. Lift your right heel. So every step up that you do, make sure you check in, make sure you're not flipping the body in any way to keep your balance. Put everything in and up and even. When you feel stable enough, bring the foot off the floor if you can and want to. Hands of the heart. Just place your hands in any position that feels good. Maybe here, maybe here, maybe here. Be soft and breathe. Release it, bending the knees, soft. Inhale, hands back up to the heart. Go ahead and fold forward. Let the head drop. Flat back inhale. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees deeply, lifting the heels. Take the feet just a little bit further apart. Hands between your legs. And let your hips pull back. Really good stretch for the low back here. If this isn't doable, you can take your block, because this is a good pose to do. Bring your block under your seat, sit back on the seat. This is if you need to modify. Take your feet out here so it feels comfortable, and let your body just drop between your legs. Feel that good stretch occur in the low back. Let's come out of the pose, bringing the hands to the knees and dropping your feet to the floor. Good. Flip your body around. Let your legs extend out on the mat, shake them out. Let's scoot to the front of our mat. Take your feet hip distance, hands around the legs. Working our way back to a reclined position. You can take your block if you want to work your body a little bit more. Bring that block between your legs and squeeze the block as you roll down. Another option is to hold behind your legs and roll the body to the floor if you need that support. Don't be afraid to use support if you need it. And if you really want to work it, arms out. Take a deep breath here and just pause. We're on the back of the sitting bones here. Feet are lightly touching. Breathe in, and as you exhale, start to roll to the back of the sitting bones and even to the lumbar spine, working one vertebra at a time to the floor. If you really want to work it, squeeze the block. Doesn't that feel good? You can release the block if you have it between your legs. I'm going to flip around. Bring the knees in towards the chest. Give your body a nice hug. We'll do one bridge pose here. Bringing the feet to the floor. Bring your knees in towards the chest, one knee at a time. Give yourself a big hug. Roll the body side to side. Left foot to the floor, right to the floor. Feet hip distance. And to make sure your feet are parallel, it's kind of a nice idea to put that block between your feet so that your inner parts of your feet can be guided by that block. Pull the heels slightly towards you so that the heels are under the knees. Upper body's relaxed. Press the feet into the floor, arms at the side body, taking a few bridge poses here. Push the feet into the floor, lift the hips up, widen the shoulder blades to start with, and then walk the shoulder blades together, really lifting the heart, chin drawing towards the chest. Try to keep the legs, the knees drawing away from you and evenly spaced. If you want to add more, you can interlace the hands underneath, push the forearms into the floor, and really engage the legs. If your hands are clasped, release the hands, walk the shoulder blades away from each other, and slowly one vertebra at a time coming down towards the floor and relaxing. Allow that lower back to have that natural curve in the spine as you relax. Now just to show you, if that was too challenging, a modified version and a more restorative type of bridge pose, which is nice to do, is to take your block, keep the feet aligned, press the feet into the floor, slide the block underneath your hips, and just sit your body down. Sit your low back down onto the block. So even though this isn't an intense position to be in, it's still very good. A natural back bending pose, a heart opening pose. Just to be here with the hips up and the hips supported is a good thing. So take a deep breath in And exhale. While we're supported here, take the left knee in towards the chest, the left foot to the sky, feeling a slight stretch in the back of the hamstring. Go ahead and circle the ankle in one direction, other direction, point and flex. Knee back in towards the chest, step the foot down. Let's do the same thing to the other side, knee in towards the chest, foot to the sky, point and flex and circle, change directions. Knee in towards the chest, step the foot down, lift the hips up, remove the block. One vertebra at a time, rolling back down to the floor. Relaxing, natural curve in the low back. One more hug, knees in towards the chest. Hopefully this is not the only hug that you're getting today. You've already got 2 in today. Deep breath, feet back to the floor. Extend the legs out, extend the arms up over the head, a nice long stretch, and then relax the arms. So like I always do in my classes, I allow the students to take just the last minute of class to do another pose that their body is craving, or you can get ready for Shavasana, extending the feet out and just pausing. So I'll let you do that for a few moments. I'm going to do a spinal twist, arms out to a T, letting the knees drop over to the side, changing, and over to the other side. So once you've completed that favorite pose, let the feet drop to the floor, extend your legs out. The idea for Shavasana is to get totally relaxed. So if this isn't a comfortable position to be in, for the back you can bend the knees, let the knees drop towards each other so you're not having to hold the legs, let the arms relax. You can roll to the side, you can sit up. The idea is to be really comfortable so that you're not having to fidget or try to get comfortable during your restorative Shavasana pose. So go ahead and close your eyes. Give yourself permission to do nothing for the next few minutes. Let's take a releasing breath together, breathing in through our nose. Exhaling through the mouth, just a nice sigh. That ha sound is really releasing. Don't be afraid to make sound. Breathe in again through the nose. Exhaling. Notice what happens to the physical body when you breathe out, when you sigh and you relax. Becoming more and more relaxed as you are here. Letting the thoughts come in, letting them float out. No need to plan, no need to focus. This is your time to relax. Feel the body become heavy. The deeper you relax, the deeper the body sinks into the floor that's supporting you. Soften your hands. Allow the palms to be open towards the sky. Soften the muscles around your eyes. Soften the mouth, the jaw. Letting the legs become heavy, the feet soft. Softly coming in, thoughts softly moving out. Becoming more familiar with the quiet. Becoming more familiar and comfortable with being still. Be easy on yourself. This is the most important part of your practice, sometimes the most challenging. It becomes easier the more you practice. With your mind's eye, as you keep your eyes closed, bring your awareness to your hands. See if you can relax each finger a little deeper. To focus in a little bit more, wiggle either thumbs. Notice what the thumbs feel like right now, the pointer finger. Bring your awareness down your legs to your feet. Relaxing each toe. Wiggling the big toe. Staying present. Bring your awareness now up into the belly. And as you start to focus on the breath a little bit more, start to deepen the breath and feel the belly expand a little deeper. The breath becoming bigger inside of you as it radiates all the way to the top of the head, to the fingertips, and to the toes. Allowing movement to start in your hands as you wiggle the fingers, as you wiggle toes. Allowing the head to move side to side, nice and soft and slow. Bend the left leg and then the right. Feet to the floor. Keep the eyes closed. Resist the need to open the eyes as you transition to sitting. Allow the knees to roll to the right, rolling over to the right side in fetal position. Pausing here, noticing how you're feeling. Eyes remain closed, using your hands to prop yourself up to seated. Coming to easy pose. Bringing your hands to your knees, flip the hands open towards the sky, back of the hands on your knees. Point your finger to thumb, lightly touching. Pause here. Awareness. Awareness of how you're feeling physically, mentally, and emotionally. Softly open the hands, softly open the eyes, and with your next breath, take the hands up over the head. Allow the hands to touch. Bring your hands down to your heart. Honoring the goodness of you. Namaste. As always, lots of water, a smile on your face. Enjoy the rest of your day.